Odysseus, the great tactician, answered, "My hand, friend, may the gods award you fortune. I hope no pressing need comes on you ever for this fine blade you give me in amends." He slung it, glinting silver, from his shoulder as the light shone from sundown. Messengers were bearing gifts and treasure to the palace, where the king's sons received them all, and made a glittering pile at their grave mother's side. Then, as Alcinous took his throne of power, each went to his own high-backed chair in turn, and said Alcinous to Arete, "Lady, bring here a chest, the finest one, a clean cloak and tunic. Stow these things, and warm a cauldron for him. Let him bathe, when he has seen the gifts of the Phaeacians, and so dine happily to a running song. My own wine cup of gold intaglio I'll give him too, through all the days to come, tipping his wine to Zeus or other gods in his great hall. He shall remember me." Then said Arete to her maids, "The tripod, stand the great tripod legs about the fire." They swung the cauldron on the fire's heart, poured water in, and fed the blaze beneath until the basin simmered, cupped in flame. The queen set out a rich chest from her chamber, and folded in the gifts, clothing and gold, given Odysseus by the Phaeacians. Then she put in the royal cloak and tunic, briskly saying to her guest, "Now here, sir, look to the lid yourself, and tie it down against light fingers, if there be any, on the black ship tonight while you are sleeping." Noble Odysseus, expert in adversity, battened the lid down with the lightning knot learned once long ago from the lady Circe. And soon a call came from the bathing mistress, who led him to a hip bath, warm and clear, a happy sight, and rare in his immersions after he left Calypso's home, where surely the luxuries of a god were ever his. When the bath maids had washed him, rubbed him down, put a fresh tunic and a cloak around him, he left the bathing place to join the men at wine in hall. The Princess Nausicaa, exquisite figure as of heaven's shaping, waited beside a pillar as he passed, and said swiftly, with wonder in her look, "Farewell, stranger. In your land remember me, who met and saved you. It is worth your thought." The man of all occasions now met this: "Daughter of great Alcinous, Nausicaa, may Zeus, the lord of thunder, Hera's consort, grant me daybreak again in my own country. But there and all my days until I die may I invoke you as I would a goddess, princess, to whom I owe my life." He left her and went to take his place beside the king. Now when the roasts were cut, the wine bowls full, a herald led the minstrel down the room amid the deference of the crowd, and paused to seat him near a pillar in the center. Whereupon that resourceful man, Odysseus, carved out a quarter from his chine of pork, crisp with fat, and called the blind man's guide. "Herald, here, take this to Demodocus. Let him feast and be merry. With my compliments, all men owe honor to the poets, honor and awe, for they are dearest to the muse who puts upon their lips the ways of life." Gentle Demodocus took the proffered gift and inwardly rejoiced. When all were served, every man's hand went out upon the banquet, repelling hunger and thirst, until at length Odysseus spoke again to the blind minstrel. Demodocus, accept my utmost praise, the Muse, daughter of Zeus in radiance, or else Apollo gave you skill to shape with such great style your songs of the Achaeans. Their hard lot, how they fought and suffered war, you shared it, one would say, or heard it all. Now shift your theme and sing that wooden horse Epeios built, inspired by Athena. The ambuscade Odysseus filled with fighters and sent to take the inner town of Troy. Sing only this for me, sing me this well, and I shall say it once before the world, the grace of heaven has given us a song.